The richest democracies in the world seem to have finally understood that they need to go beyond building narratives, that it will take more than tough talk to counter China. So here's their plan. They're calling it, as I said, the B3W, Build Back Better World. I know it sounds cliched, but this is what they've come up with. A Western alternative for China's BRI, or the Belt and Road Initiative. According to the White House, the B3W will collectively provide hundreds of billions of dollars for infrastructure development in low and middle income countries. Only that there will be more emphasis on the environment, climate, labor rights, transparency. The plan sounds exciting, yes, but who will pay the bill? Here's a report on all you need to know.
Xi Jinping's superhighway to world power. The Belt and Road Initiative is about to face its biggest challenge yet. After realizing that they cannot beat the project individually, G7 member nations have joined forces to counter the BRI juggernaut. They have launched the B3W initiative, Build Back Better World, a global infrastructure plan, the centerpiece of G7's fight back. What does it offer?
Some great discussions, but we're now going to be talking
$40 trillion for infrastructure development in low and middle income nations, from Latin America and the Caribbean to Africa and the Indo-Pacific. This plan will be global in scope and will have different geographic orientations, but the collective focus will be on mobilizing the capital in 4 key areas: climate change, health security, digital technology, and gender equity. The plan also promises to uphold labor rights, transparency, and anti-corruption policies.
What's happening is that China has its Belt and Road Initiative, and we think that there's a much more equitable way to provide for the needs of countries around the world. And so it's a values-driven, high-standard, transparent financing mechanism we're going to provide.
The initiative is noble, but who will pump the money? America hasn't made any financial commitments yet. The Biden administration is still struggling to pass a domestic infrastructure bill. How will it address someone else's problem if it's failing to address its own? Making things more doubtful is the fact that other G7 nations also haven't revealed how much capital they would allocate. Will they risk their huge trade and investment deals with Beijing for Washington? There's no guarantee. In 2019, Italy joined the Belt and Road Initiative, and today it is Europe's 3rd largest beneficiary of Chinese investments. Then we have Germany. It faces the 5G dilemma. In December 2020, Angela Merkel struck a deal with China's Huawei, despite opposition. The United Kingdom too is on a treacherous terrain. Just last week, the UK Business Department turned down a draft of recommendations to get tough with China. A Reuters report claims that Joe Biden forced G7 leaders to make strong statements on China, that the White House pushed for a specific language in their respective communication. But there was a spectrum of how far different countries were willing to go. All of this puts into doubt how serious G7 nations are to the B3W cause. They may have hardened their attitude towards China, but will they put their money where their mouth is? The American strategy will have to deal with a patchwork of different interests and insecurities. For some, it may seem less appealing compared to Beijing's all-in-one package of the BRI. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.